Anyway, we got some nice little items, so let's take care of that. Specifically, gotta get rid of that door key and the lever shield, and he's gonna get the Fraldarius shield, the Aegis shield. Now, a lot of people think that this Aegis shield is pretty underpowered, but I do like putting it on Felix. It's got a bit of weight to it, so you can't put this on somebody who doesn't have a good strength stat, but thankfully Felix has a good strength stat. It gives him extra PRT and RSL, so that's basically physical protection and magical resilience, which is really good because his magical resilience naturally is shit. And if you have the Crest of Fraldarius, it may also have the damage you take, which is really good. Like, basically this guarantees that if Felix doesn't dodge, and he's already pretty good at dodging, but if he doesn't dodge, at least the damage he takes will be ridiculously slim. And I really do like having this shield on him, so let's take that. He can keep the accuracy ring, and he can take the lever shield because he has good enough strength. Alright, get rid of that, please. And we have some golds to change. Specifically, there was... no, not Sylvain. Annette can go to Reason and Faith. And I think it was Cyril whom I also wanted to change. Yes. He can go to Access and Flying, and he'll be on a Wyvern in no time. So that's great. Which is going to be really good for his paralogue, which is one of the worst paralogues in the game, battle-wise. Especially if you are on Maddening. If you are on Maddening, Hilda's and Cyril's paralogue is probably one of my top 3 infuriating maps. I actually think it was in my top 3 of most maddening maps because it really was absolutely awful. And I think she learned Sword Breaker, which would be good to have. Oh, and she has Alert Stance, nice. So let's trade this and this and this. Awesome. She can get Fiendish Blow, which is nice. What are we gonna trade for this? I think we're gonna trade Dexterity +4 for this. Okay, this should be good. I'm surprised he doesn't have Axe Breaker yet, but he is getting there. He will be getting there very shortly. Okay. Battalions. Battalions, battalions, battalions. Dimitri, you need... oh, he can't even... oh, no, he can equip it. Okay. Fraldarius soldiers. This battalion is great because when you fully upgrade it, it has +20 crit. And that combined with Dimitri's natural crit bonuses from Battalion Wrath basically ensures that he has almost 100% crit with a Killer Lance. It is ridiculous. So we're just gonna have to whittle this down to 35 points out of 105, which is gonna suck. It's gonna take a while, but you know. Also, let's go to the marketplace. Let's sell this extra large bouillon that we got. Let's replenish battalions. And I think we're actually gonna need to hire some magic battalions. I think everything that is C we technically can already have. We could already have access to even if we were not playing New Game Plus, because we are playing New Game Plus, so that is kind of changing things up a bit. Let's see, Knights of Zero's Blaze. Let's hire those. Alright, let's reassign some battalions. So first of all, Felix. We actually want a high hit battalion because he is an archer in this case, so he's currently at +10. Do we have any archer battalions? It's actually not worth all that much. Although they are level 1, so... Oh, wait. What's your authority? E+. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, we need to change that. Hit, let's go. Saros archers, sounds good. For Dimitri we have the high crit. For him, that's fine. This is fine, because we don't even have more flying battalions. Magic attack, let's go. Sarah's magic core. And she can keep the holy monks because they have stride, and stride is always good. Alright. Save. We don't have an instruction in the next day. We do have a meal event. There's a part of me that really wants to do more paralogues, but I also want to finish the last map, which is even more important because then I can do the fishing between today and tomorrow. So we are going to explore. Actually, let me see first see certifications. We're not actually going to switch to this class, but we're already going to unlock it so that when we actually grind for the when we grind for Deathblow, we'll be able to get it very quickly. And that's probably going to happen in the second half of the game, because the first half of the game we just have too many other things to do. We don't have time to use auxiliary battles for leveling up, but in the second half of the game we will definitely have that time. So this is basically just me getting those out of the way so I don't forget about them. She cannot yet get into Pegasus Knight, can she? 65%? Nah, not gonna waste it. But she can. Ingrid. She's gonna have to go into Brigand at some point. Okay, everybody else can stay where they are, I think. What are you currently? You are a archer. She can actually take the certification for Pegasus Knight, so I can more easily keep her out of trouble in her paralogue. Let's go. This is fine. This is fine. And I think we can leave the rest alone for now. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to explore. Do I have any quests left open? Just battle quests, okay. Don't need any of that. We have a special meal event that's gonna be pretty useless except for... I think except for Dimitri and Marianne. Yeah, Dimitri and Marianne could definitely use it. These two are already fine, yeah. So we're gonna have one meal and then probably a bunch of instruction to finally get our ranks up as much as we need them to. All right. Oh, wait, I forgot to plant. Yes, garden, please. 8, 7, 12, 7, let's go. Cheaply infusing it with magic. All right. And I am actually going to use the free meal for Manuela. And who else? Who do we actually need to instruct? I'm gonna use it for Manuela and to do. Not that it really matters, but those two definitely need more instruction, so it's fine if I have them motivated. Cool. Now let's see. We could use... We need at least one more in reason. If we unlock more faith, that would be great. And then we're gonna need some experience in bows, I think. Yeah, so we're gonna need some instructions.
No. Hey. I know you've met us, but
Awesome, great result. Love it.
Practice.
I think a D+ is actually all I need if I want to recruit Lysithia at B rank. Let me just look it up real quick in my character sheet. Because I'm basically getting this Faith rank so that if Lysithia does not join me automatically, I will at least be able to recruit her manually. She wants a B in Faith, and if I bring her to a B support, that would be a D+. Okay, so we're good for Faith. We're good for Faith. We are going to get... I can actually get Axe instruction from him, so that's good. And we do need to get a... Wait, where is he? Oh, there he is. We are actually also going to need a C in access with Byleth, so let's redo that. Because Byleth also needs to go into Brigand at some point, so if we can farm that now, that would be great. So yeah, we're gonna need a C in access, a D in bows, and a D in reason, if we want to make sure that we can actually recruit everybody. So we're gonna start working on that. Oh, and I need to see if I can... Yeah, check some notes. Let's go. There's someone whose crest I wish to study. I've asked many times, but I can't get them to consent. There must be some way to... Nothing beats sincerity. Restwork treat is on board. Oh, this is Hubert. Yeah, we don't actually care about Hubert. But sure, I'll pick the right answer. Not that it really matters, because we can't recruit Hubert. So, doesn't matter how much support we have with him.
What I still?
Can you please give me a great result? That would be really nice. And then we're gonna get reason training from Rhea. And we're gonna get bow from Hanuman and Shamir, I think, can give us bow, so that will be nice. That should work out just fine.
What is I still?
There we go, thank you. Great would have been better, but I can live with a D.
The glory of
It's enough. We don't need more than that. Hanuman, where's Hanuman? Oh, he's over here for once, okay. And then we're gonna have to find Shamir. No, please give me a great result. Thank you. Because we are going to need 2 great results and 2 good results to make it to a D in bows, and I would really like to get the great results out of the way first. Especially since I'm in a spot where I can access him very easily. And the same for Shamir, because she's also in a pretty easily accessible spot in this chapter. So please give me a great result, thank you. That would be very nice. No! I get a great result, but it's in the wrong discipline. That is just typical me. That was so stupid. I get a great result, but it's in the wrong discipline. That is just typical me. That was so stupid.
I thought if only...
Alright, there we go. That's what I wanted. Alright, and now bow training with Shamir. Let's go.
As you were saying.
Nope. A great result, please, ma'am. Thank you.
As you were saying.
Come on, please. I just need one more great result with bows, please. Just one more. That's all I'm asking.
It was you count your if I take as you were saying.
If we don't get it this time, I'm just gonna leave it alone.
It was As you were saying.
Oh, there we go. Apparently I just have to complain.
Practice yields result.
Alright, perfect. Let's save. Let's double check our inventory, especially to make sure that we have, that we don't need anything repaired. Blacksmith, can I forge, by the way, a killer bow plus for him, please? Before I forget about it. Repair, this is fine, this is fine. Let's go. Alright. And now we get to a map that can be quite infuriating if you don't know what you're doing. But it is one of the more creatively designed maps, so I actually really like this one.
Gotta go. Now. The situation in Ramire village has changed drastically. We don't know much more than that. We're hearing reports that the villagers are killing each other. Some say houses are burning. Regardless, we need to move. Kill! Kill!
Help! Somebody please help!
What's going on here?
Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
You are not fine, Dimitri. You are having a PTSD flashback to the time when you were in a burning village and everybody around you was getting massacred. That is the exact opposite of fine.
Don't waste your time on me. Saving the villagers is far more important. We haven't a moment to lose.
What can we do amid such confusion?
We'll have to take up arms against the villagers who are rampaging. If we strike carefully, it should be possible to spare their lives.
Oh dear. Isn't there a more peaceful way to deal with this? No matter how long it takes, we'll need to check and rescue them all, one at a time.
Those who have gone mad may be victims themselves. Is it possible to save them?
Well, saving the poor people who aren't crazy is definitely our top priority. Let's get on with it.
I love you, Annette.
It won't do anyone any good if we panic and get injured ourselves.
Isn't that... Your Highness, suspicious figures spotted in the village. They seem to be watching the chaos.
Are they the ones responsible for this madness? If so, it's clear what must be done. Kill them all. Don't let a single one of them escape. Sever their limbs and crush their wicked skulls!
Chill, Dimitri. Yikes. So yeah, as the situation is getting worse, Dimitri's state of mind is slowly starting to deteriorate. But yeah, this is, for him, this has got to be really awful, because when his father died and his stepmother disappeared and all his friends got slaughtered, it was essentially the same thing. Everything was burning and people were getting massacred. So he must have a bunch of not so nice flashbacks right around now. Okay, we're gonna give him Anna, because Anna definitely needs a few level ups. We're also going to give Felix Yuri, because again, Yuri could also use a few level ups. And we're actually gonna give Yuri a bow, a training bow. Well, actually no, let's give him an iron bow. A broken iron bow, because I don't want him to do any damage, I just want him to get a bit of bow rank level up so we can use him in one of the maps. We are going to need... This is actually fine that she has a knowledge gem because she still needs to learn a lot. Now for this map, the important thing is you need to save these guys. This one in particular, if you don't get to him fast enough, and this one as well, then they are dead. And these guys as well. So you want at least 2 flyers because half the map is on fire, which means it's going to be really hard for people to maneuver. The Death Knight is going to appear over here, so we're going to send Dimitri up here to take care of him. And this guy, Tomas, is not actually Tomas. Also, Gerald is going to try to Geronimo his way over to Tomas. And if he tries to fight Tomas, he's going to die. So our job, technically you can end this map as soon as you kill Tomas. But we are going to try to get as much of it done as possible. We're going to try to get both the chests. We're going to try to get all 6 of the villagers. We're going to try to get the Death Knight. But that means we're going to have to be really fucking fast. And we're going to have to try to keep Gerald alive. So, first thing we're going to do is Ingrid goes over here. We're going to give Byleth 2 keys. 2 chest keys. Oh, wait. We only have 1 chest key. Marketplace, let's go. Item shop, buy 1 more chest key, let's go. So we're gonna send her up the left side, defeating these guys to save the villagers. We're gonna send her up this side, and I think we can actually afford to give the Chalice of Beginnings to Ingrid instead of Dimitri, so she won't risk getting shot down by archers. And everybody else is just gonna have to slowly spread out and take out as many enemies as possible. So let me see, if we take him up there, he can start taking out these guys, so that's good. He can go up there, start taking out these. Okay, I think now we've got a good setup. Yeah, I think this should work. But basically gonna try to first take out this guy and then let Dimitri just go over here as quickly as possible to get over to the Death Knight. Let's go. Let's see if we can do this.